All right, for this problem, we're asked to find the exact value of the inverse tangent of -1. So to do that, we're going to use our unit circle. Just to remind you, on the unit circle, these points around the outside of the circle give us the sine and cosine values. The sine value is the y coordinate for each of these points, and the cosine is the x value of each of these points. The tangent isn't shown on here, but we know that tangent is sine divided by cosine. So we want to find some place on this unit circle where the sine divided by the cosine is going to be equal to -1. In other words, we want some place where the sine and the cosine are the same value except with opposite signs. So that's going to be true here at 3 pi over 4, where the cosine is negative square root of 2 over 2 and the sine is positive square root of 2 over 2. It's also going to be true down here at 7 pi over 4, where the cosine is positive square root of 2 over 2 and the sine is negative square root of 2 over 2. If you divided those, in either case, you're going to get -1 for the tangent. So which one of these do we use? Remember that we restricted our domain for inverse tangent from negative pi over 2 up to pi over 2. So we're only looking at this half of the unit circle. So this is the point that we want. However, we can't just use 7 pi over 4 because that's outside of our restricted domain. 7 pi over 4 is bigger than pi over 2. So instead of going all the way around here to 7 pi over 4, we've got to go the short way from here down to here. That's a negative angle, and it's a negative pi over 4 is that angle. So that's going to be our answer here. The inverse tangent of -1 is going to be negative pi over 4.